Gentlemen, guess you're all wondering what I called this meeting for. This is our new annual American Federation State of Wrestling Address. We're going to talk about the forecast of the new year. Ariya, Ryan Cruz, Sam Scott, where are these guys? Anyone seen them?
Seen them.
All right. Without further ado, I'm going to bring Tony DiNucci to come forward and tell you about our prospectus. Well, thanks for turning up, Mr. Ariya. Be seated, please. Gentlemen, Tony DiNucci.
CW Twin Cities has afforded us the ability of getting a great television time slot, 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. This company, boys, is on the rise, which means if we're gonna move up with this company, we gotta do things right. If there's cancer in this organization, it's gonna be cut out. Because the only way that we're gonna go to the top is by playing by the rules and doing it right.
And the rules are set, and let me reiterate one more time, by the office. Tony DiNucci, Jonathan P. Parks. Are we understood? Are we clear? Are we all on the same page, the same team? Black Stallion, what say you?
No. You don't address the champion like that, okay? You want to have this meeting with all of us? No. We can have this meeting on our terms. Bounce. How about this? Who do you guys think you are? What's your agenda anyway?
This isn't about us. This is about you two clowns.
Farts.
Yeah, and I'm taking this with me. Have a great meeting, chumps.
So does that mean this meeting is adjourned?
Yeah, you're adjourned, Zack Mercury. Ariya, thanks for coming for your 20 seconds. You're adjourned as well. Yes, Draper night.
Also, there'll be cake.
You forgot the cake.
I got Kool-Aid. I brought Kool-Aid.
I told them on the memo that they would have cake.
I forgot the cake, but I got Kool-Aid.
Oh,
You're not supposed to come through us.
It's cherry.
I'm hungry. I'm hungry.
Cherry
Look
Kool-Aid.
at me. I need food.
Cherry Kool-Aid. My goodness. That one's on me. I forgot the cake.
Raynes. Hi. See you with that ref shirt there. You're looking pretty good as a zebra here in the AWF, and I'm really hoping that you're taking to heart some of the words that I'm saying, that the Black Stallion's been telling you, that John Johnson's been trying to instill in your brain there, because, I mean, we can look at things realistically here, Randy. Not sure you got many other opportunities, so I hope you're on board with the plan we're trying to instill upon you, and really hope that we can count on you.
You bet.
Welcome, AWF fans, to Lockhart Locker Room. I am your host, good enough, Shane Lockhart. And today, my guest is one other than Ariya. Ariya, thanks for coming here today. So I'm going to start off with asking you a question that's been kind of getting really in the back of my mind. I've gotten a lot of emails from some fans. They kind of want to know, what was it like for Ariya to be on top of the AWF, but also have a company that seemed like they hated you as champion, and they came and they came and they came, and just, what was that like?
Well, first of all, you can drop the quotes because they actually did hate me. Everyone in that locker room had a very, very big problem with me being the youngest AWF champion of all times. Guys like Johnny Parks, Tony DiNucci, guys who've been doing this for a long time, they don't like it when someone like me, someone as young as me, someone as talented as me, come in and I go straight to the top right away. You know why I go straight to the top right away? Because I'm the best wrestler in the AWF. Nobody's even close to my level. On the microphone, when I'm on commentary, when I'm in the ring, even these little interviews you want to do, there's not a single person that can even come close to Ariya Daivari.
Well, there might be one guy.
Who?
Well, we could say he's good enough.
You.
I will not take anything away from you, Ariya. You are a former champion, there's no doubt about that, but Shane Lockhart's been known to get the job done in the ring.
I've had a lot of people step up to me. Big guys. Like Tony DiNucci, like John Johnson, Craven Knight, the Black Stallion. Guess what? Each and every single one of them step up, and each and every one of them go down to my super kick. I'm telling you, there's not a single person here who's better than me.
Well, why don't you say that you just meet me in the ring tonight, and let's find out who's good enough.
Me and you.
Me and you.
You really want to make that mistake tonight?
Why not try? Let's go, both of us. Both want to be on the top of this company. We're not going to get to the top without facing each other somewhere down the road. Let's just do it tonight.
And here we have an interesting contrast. Good enough Shane Lockhart going one-on-one with former American Wrestling Federation heavyweight champion Ariya Daivari. Not sure what to make of this Shane Lockhart guy, that's for darn sure.
Good morning. Oh, my head. Oh, Draper.
Doing all right there, pal?
Oh, it was a hard night, my friend. Hard night. Oh, living it up there at the, well, I don't even remember what the place is called.
What town were you in?
Oh, I don't even know what city.
Well, do you know what state?
Minnesota.
You're in Minnesota. Well,
Are
we
we
are
in
here.
Minnesota now?
We are in Wisconsin, actually, right across the river. It gets either more or less beautiful depending upon your perspective as you cross that Highway 10 bridge right here in Prescott, Wisconsin.
Oh, it explains why I woke up on that ski on the back of that boat down there, that big yacht.
Well,
what a night.
Weren't we going to go to Muddy Waters after this for more cocktails?
Yeah, I think maybe I was in some muddy water.
Oh, no. You weren't almost on the news again, were you?
I might have been. I better check tonight. Channel 23 News might have me there. Anyway, moving
well,
right
as you
along.
know, yeah, the CW does not yet have a news telecast. Wouldn't that be something else?
I know who's going to be the operative person for that too. You would vie for such a position along there with Steve Harvey.
Oh,
take the role, of course.
Thought Maury Povich might put in a push for that. But a big shoulder tackle from Ariya Daivari as we see him looking to find his place here yet again in the AWF. He has been all over your case as of late. I know that.
That he has. And Ariya Daivari not short of a word or several thousand of them. I don't know whether half the time, whether it's in Yiddish, Persian, English, or Spanish.
I think the language you were looking for might be Farsi.
Oh, you need a tissue? Bless you.
No. Farsi.
Oh. Can you see far? What glasses? You can't see far.
I don't know. I get those shining lights bright into my face right now as we see Ariya Daivari going to work on that left hand.
The sun didn't shine from there too, huh?
Well,
and a savage knee onto the art of barely good enough from Shane Lockhart.
I'm not sure what to make of that billing. Good enough. Good enough for what exactly? Good enough for the American Wrestling Federation? Good enough for CW? Good enough for a main event slot? I'm not exactly sure what to make of that.
Yeah, I don't know quite what to make of him actually, but you know what, I've got to make a point here to the viewers so they don't forget. This is Ariya Daivari, the Sheik Ariya Daivari, former AWF heavyweight champion, beaten by none other than two guesses.
Oh, well, let's not talk about that.
Anyway, we'll go there, but anyway, with the man from the
how about we talk about the man who has the belt right now, the Black Stallion? Why don't you want to talk about him?
Oh, God, the Draper agenda. Here we go again. Back to the Black Stallion, Black. I'm sick of hearing about Black Stallion. And let me tell you, I'm talking about Ariya Daivari right now.
And this man is a lost cause in the AWF right now, going back and forth through 2 divisions, elite and heavyweight.
You're right.
And yet to make his mark in either. He's yet to make a footing. Are we going to see that from Ariya Daivari this morning is my question.
Well, we just might, as he's been making quick work here of Shane Lockhart. Shane Goodenough Lockhart from Iowa City, Iowa.
Absolutely. He's got the Iowa tan going, I see.
Yeah, well, you know what the state tree of Iowa is, right?
Rosebush?
The telephone pole.
Oh, the telephone pole, yes.
Yes.
Very true, very true that.
I have a good one every now and then.
Yeah, you're here all week. Yeah.
All right.
I like it, yes. You can see your adultering fans here, all your adultering fans.
All of these fans here liking what they're seeing from the Draper agenda, I guess you could say.
That's good.
Right hand from Ariya Daivari as the action is
Another
spilled.
savage one across the forehead there, Draper. You know, Ariya Daivari known for using a lot of things in his fists too, other than his knuckles. And it may just suggest a former belt that he used to have. And may also suggest a implement used for changing tires.
Oh, yeah. I mean, in the finals of the single elimination tournament, with which Ariya Daivari used as the vehicle to get that belt. Yeah, I suppose.
Absolutely, dating back a little bit of time in the history, annals of time, as we like to call it here.
I think that's pronounced annals of time.
Vowage is terribly wrong for in Australia.
Oh, I guess. I don't know if they had hooked on phonics back in your day in Aussie. Look at that zoom in there of Ariya Daivari's face being draped over the second rope strand, and these people here in Prescott, no fans of Goodenough Shane Lockhart, that's for sure.
Absolutely not. Not popular with the locker, not popular with the office, not popular on the commentary desk. He's not popular even with the popular tree.
Yeah, the popular tree, I guess, could be the official tree of Adelaide, perhaps. I don't know.
I don't know whether Adelaide even has trees.
Huh?
You been to Adelaide?
No, I thank God.
God, she was terrible, I tell you, Adelaide. Oh, you talked, yes. Well, as I
If
digress.
we're still on the air, that is.
Oh, God, we're still on the air. Anyway, moving on from Adelaide and Sydney, both which I, yeah. Anyway, back to the action.
Back to the action.
A chin lock applied by barely good enough Shane Lockhart on Ariya Daivari, trying to rouse the crowd behind him.
A barely good enough chin lock, I guess you
Yeah,
could
that's
say.
what I'm saying. I like this one. This is where we could go with this. Ariya Daivari starting to fire up. The crowd here at Prescott. Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin. This is Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, as our
Wisconsin.
football coach here of the University of Minnesota would like to say.
That's exactly how we roll here. And the crowd solidly deafened by the action.
Cover, 1, 2.
And Bull didn't put the body leverage on top of Ariya Daivari. Cardinal mistake, DJ Draper. We see time and time again these guys are ultimate professionals, but when it comes down to pinfalls, arrogance and sloppiness gets right in the way.
Well, Shane Lockhart is good enough. He thought just the lateral press would do the job. I guess that's not good enough indeed.
This is the former champion. You're going to pin him that easy. Oh, and he just ate a right clothesline there from Ariya Daivari. And Lockhart in all sorts of trouble as a size 10 boot planted firmly in the forehead of barely good enough Shane Lockhart.
And listen to this. I think this crowd is almost pulling for Ariya Daivari here as he's putting that fist right into the face of Shane Lockhart.
I can't disagree with you, Draper. And a cover, and 2 3/4 there after striking many fists to the face of good enough, barely looking Shane Lockhart. Now, back to the crowd here, of course, almost true for Ariya Daivari. Shows the distaste for barely good enough himself.
Oh, here we go. Butterfly suplex, perhaps.
Nope, duck under. Go
Goes
behind.
through 1, 2, huge upset.
Oh,
No.
Only a 2 and a bit count there. Lockhart ducks the clothesline. Oh, he saw that, telegraph that back body drop. And the roaring elbow, Draper.
Goodness, every time I see that. 1, 2.
Get the bell ready.
Oh.
2 and
Let's
5/12.
take another look at that right off the ropes, and boom, right in the middle of the ring, square in the mush of Shane Lockhart. Every time I see that, my face immediately starts hurting worse than yours does after a night, well, in muddy waters.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder why they call it muddy waters.
Well,
It's
we'll
got some connotations to that.
find out later on when we
Yes,
have a
mentioned
few.
this evening after this morning's great show. Oh!
Been wheel kick perhaps there by
Shane Lockhart and a sloppy cover and a push off by. You're not going to pin this. I've said this time and time again this morning. on this match. The sloppiness of good enough Shane Lockhart is inexcusable. You're not going to pull a victory off Ariya with covers like that, DJ Draper.
I suppose. But here comes Shane Lockhart in to the unexposed turnbuckle there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at these shots coming from Ariya Daivari.
Using the fist as his main weaponry. Oh, and he just ate an elbow for his efforts. Again, telegraphing his charge towards Lockhart.
Oh! Connects with the super kick, the GQ 2 and 3. Ain't nobody kicking out of that one.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner of this bout, Ariya Daivari.
And Shane Lockhart, good enough indeed, but not good enough to defeat Shane Lockhart. To defeat Ariya Daivari. Let's take another look at that GQ super kick, smack right in the middle.
Unbelievable.
Raynes, why are you so down? There's big things happening for you right now, and you're sitting here pouting.
Okay.
That's your next step to be a superstar in the AWF.
Okay.
The Black Stallion, DJ Draper, Johnson are going to take you to big things. Come walk with me.
Okay.
You see, when you're on top, there's big money involved.
Okay.
And the big money comes from Parks, Danucci. You got to follow our lead. You don't want to be pushing this mop bucket around.
You know what? You're right about that. I don't like mopping.
Just have faith in us. Believe.
Okay.
Good things will happen to you.
All right.
AWF Community Spotlight.
So what brought you guys here? What's your favorite thing about the Pataks? The whole deal here. What brought you here?
Today, for the brat, to see if they could do it. Get it all turned without breaking it.
So, now, do you guys actually ever get to eat the brat at all, or?
I don't know. We haven't been here before. I
Probably
imagine
not.
they have to feed it to somebody. You know, what are they going to do?
I've always wanted to be on TV.
And what's your favorite thing about this whole thing that you've been to?
The horses.
The horses, are they beautiful? And are they huge or what?
Big.
They are huge. They are, I don't think you can ride those horses. They're so big.
Last year it started, we did our 100-year anniversary last year, and it kind of was funny. We were watching an episode of Duck Dynasty, and they did a world record duck call. So last year for our 100-year anniversary, I wanted to do something really cool, so we did the world's longest brat, which is at 52 feet 2 inches. We set the world record. It was cool. We had a great time. Well, this year we weren't going to do anything. Well, I met Rick Necchio, who's from Budweiser, and it was a chance encounter in Chicago, and he goes, this is over a couple beers, and he goes, hey, can you do it again? I said, well, sure we can. He goes, well, if you do it, he goes, I'll bring the Clydesdales. I said, really? And I didn't know who he was at the time. And I was like, all right, man, whatever. And we were telling him how the city of Prescott and the support we have in the community. And he's like, I'll bring the Clydesdales and we'll have a good time. And then I said, well, I'm gonna take every penny that we get and we're gonna donate it back to the city to build a brand new public park for the city of Prescott. And that's a little bit about it. You actually see some of the signs up there say Clydesdale Park. There's a little bit of symbolism in that picture. There's one huge fountain in the middle, and there's 6 clusters around the outside. That's Dad and the 6 families, or 6 kids with their families around it. So there's a little symbolism in it. And we just wanted to throw a big party for the city of Prescott. We're fortunate, we're very, very, very fortunate with our relationship with the city of Prescott. And this is more of a thank you to the city of Prescott than for us to, set. I don't really care about the world record, it's cool, but I really care about the city of Prescott in making sure that they know how much we appreciate them.
How many generations are there with this grocery store? How many? It's like how many years old? It's a long time.
It's 101 years. Dad is 3rd generation, so myself and my 5 siblings would be 4th generation. And a lot of our kids do a lot more troublemaking up here, but they do some stuff here and there, so they're actually going to be 5th generation coming through. most places, most independents, most family-owned businesses do not make it out of 30 generations. So it's a long time, but it has to do everything with the relationship with the city of Prescott.
I think the thing that impresses me the most is that it's a family-oriented business. They care about the community, and I think honestly that's hard to find anymore. And I think that's what people appreciate about you guys and what you do for the community. What you get from the community, you put back into the community, and that's hard to find.
Thank you very much. This is another one. See, Dad, most people are not allowed to go up on the hitch, and they got Dad up on the hitch with the dog. The dog's name is, I think, remember, King. So Dad's up on the hitch with King, and there's very, very few people. I think the World Series players get to go on the hitch, and now my dad's up on the hitch with them. So chance encounter, and good time, man. Good time.
This has been AWF Community Spotlight.
Welcome to the Lockhart's Locker Room, where I am your host, good enough, Shane Lockhart. And this morning, we have the elite champion, Craven Knight, joining us. Craven Knight, welcome to the Lockhart's Locker Room.
Oh, it's great to be here. Thank you.
First question we have for you out there is that you are the very first elite champion. You have had that belt for 2 years now. Why don't you tell all the AWF fans out there, what is it like to be the elite champion for 2 years?
First off, it's an honor and a privilege to be able to hold this championship, represent the company as the elite champion. I've held it for 2 years. I'm very proud to go into that ring every single time and defend it.
Now tell the fans out there, what does the elite really mean? Now we know what a heavyweight championship means. What does the elite mean?
Well, the elite stands for not so much the little guys or cruiserweights as some people like to look at it, but just people just willing to go just a step further, go the extreme to go for the championship.
Okay. Well, I want to bring your attention to an email that I got here from Erica in Inver Grove Heights. Age 9 years old, wants to know, when do you want to give up the elite championship and go for the heavyweight champion? I believe, and this is her, not me, I believe you would be a fantastic heavyweight champion.
That's a great email.
Any dreams, aspirations of being the AWF champion?
Oh, of course. Like, number one goal for any wrestler that comes into this company is definitely to be the world champion, to represent the company. Me, I have no intentions of giving up this championship for that championship, but if one day, if I can climb that ladder and get to that world title while holding this title as well, and be the first pretty much undisputed champion of the AWF, I couldn't be more proud.
You know the AWF champion is the Black Stallion.
Yes, I do.
Do you believe inside yourself? Do you even think the possibility? I know Erica does, but do you believe inside yourself that you could actually take the Black Stallion down for his championship belt?
I confronted him once before and have all the confidence in the world that I can go one-on-one, toe-to-toe with the Black Stallion. I have no fear whenever I go into that ring. And whether I come up top or I lay at the bottom and he gets that 1, 2, 3, you can bet anything that I will try my hardest to get it.
Well, AWF fans, you heard it right here. Craven Knight, the elite champion, someday will strive for the AWF title. Stay tuned for more wrestling action.
Johnson, Stallion. There's no way this is gonna work.
Raynes! What's going on, dude? Listen, you look worried. Calm down. Okay? Trust us.
Okay.
You have nothing to worry about. All you gotta do is believe in what we tell you. Do you believe?
I do.
Do you believe?
Uh-huh.
I can't hear you. Do you believe?
Yes!
All right. You got it. Let's go. Good game. Chump.
And it's the CW Twin Cities AWF Sunday Shockwave. DJ Draper here alongside the Thunder from Down Under, live wire Johnny Parks, and quite the contrast match here on Shockwave.
Oh, good. Oh, my head.
What is it now?
That was last night with Stacy catering. You know, Steve Hardy's assistant.
What happened to Charlene?
That's 2 months ago. That's all. That's Australia. So international flavor.
Well, be that as it may, collar and elbow tie-up right here between a relative newcomer to the American Wrestling Federation, a recent trainee of the AWF Wrestling Academy, that being Damien, backed up here into that corner, taking on the blonde, the mile-high man himself, Zack Mercury, making his way to us from Winnipeg, Manitoba, by way.
Anyway, yes, he was up there earlier on in the month there working in Canada, so I hear from Mr. Zack Mercury, but you know, a resident now of Minnesota, and
whatever.
I'm tied with him. I know these things. You know. But anyway, top wrist lock here by none other than Damien, who might I add, you know something about there, Draper. You ain't telling me about that. There's something about him, huh?
About Damien. I mean, I know as much about Damien as I would know about being a decent mechanic. I mean, I just have no clue whatsoever. I've only seen him in a couple of drills here and there before.
That's a wrench.
A wrench.
It's not a wrench?
That's
It's an oil rag. Yeah, exactly. Anyway, back to the match.
Well, it is sweaty here in Prescott, Wisconsin, and it's not just from the aroma of these hogs here in the crowd.
Hey, right. Oh, and Mile High gets Mile High and blows his knee out. Right.
Wait a minute.
This could be it.
Wait a minute. Zack Mercury favoring that knee. Oh.
Damien sensing the blood like a wolf. Referee Rob Page trying to hold back this 300-pound behemoth, and he's still coming for him. Mercury is writhing in pain here.
Well, if Rob Page judges that Zack Mercury can't continue the contest, he should just call for the bell. But I don't see what this is. There's a little bit of irony here with Zack Mercury injuring his knee.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. Zack Mercury renowned, if we just go back to our viewers here on our CW23 Twin Cities. Sunday Shockwave, Zack Mercury himself took out...
Wait a minute!
What?
Wait a minute. Zack Mercury going downstairs. I think his knee's just fine. What a miraculous 1, 2.
Unbelievable. When Davey kicks out, he was playing possum all along, Draper. Playing possum.
Either that or such a Mercury miracle. Maybe he's been hanging around the people Tony DiNucci hangs around with on Sunday mornings. Before the show starts. Oh.
Yeah.
Wait. You guys go to services now together?
We do.
Wow.
Yes, I'm converted.
Chinlock here.
You're talking about the bar, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, so Chinlock versus, so as we were saying, Mile High locking down Damien here, who's an enigma in the AWF. Just to clarify to our viewers here this morning, Damien, is that breakfast? Oh, Charlene's going to turn up. Cover from me.
Not covering anything here. I'm
last night.
Professional broadcast journalist. We're never going to win this Emmy if you keep talking about food all the time like that, okay? And the catering staff.
Blame your buddy Steve.
Leg lock applied by Zack Mile High Mercury on that left knee, wrenching every tendon and ligament in that.
270 pounds crashing down on that knee there, and Damien writhing in pain. Here's the thing, as I digressed away because of let me won't say anything about that. And,
wait, off the ropes, spine buster out of nowhere from Damien. 1, 2, huge upset potentially.
How close can you get, Draper? How close can you get? He was 1/100th of a second away from a three-pin. I'm excited.
You're way too excited for this early in the morning. Here we go. Reversal now, though.
Big boot to the midsection.
Zack Mercury. Is he going to try to?
He's going to hit the Mile High. Up. Is he going to pick Damien up?
The guy's 300 pounds.
Too heavy. He can't get him up, Draper. Reversal by the big beast.
Thought his knee was going to blow out the wheel there. Look at that big boot right to the face.
Reverse the boot that Zack Mercury is famous for.
Beautiful clothesline.
Damien on fire now. Oh, it just falls into that splash there, but that didn't get all that he wanted, but it was enough to stun big Zack Mercury.
Vertical suplex.
here. Oh,
Double leg takedown by Zack Mercury, going for that Canadian Maple Leaf. Do they still
that's
call
what
it?
they call it, the Maple Leaf here. Famous move.
Oh my.
Oh, he's got Damien over. This could be it. If he gets that leg, if he steps over Draper, it's going to be nowhere to go. There's
Reaching
middle of the ring.
for the bottom rope. Damien giving it everything he has in this Canadian Maple Leaf. Zack Mercury makes the man tap out.
Front page right in there to cap on that. Unbelievable. The strength of Zack Mercury wrenching in that Texas clover maple leaf syrup pancake mix. And it was a, oh God, I'm hungry. Unbelievable finish there, Draper.
I thought the food jokes were supposed to be about me, but yes, again, let's take another look at this real quick. Zack Mercury getting the man exactly where he needs, wrenching on every muscle in every tendon and every ligament in both of those knees, and Damien can take no more.
Sure. Yeah.
Hey, Tony, is it?
Hold on a minute. Sabrina, I love you. I gotta go.
Is it you that's running things around here? See, I don't know. All I know is that I come to AWF for two reasons: to spread the mile-high lifestyle and for gold. And why do I come here and be put in the elite division? Everybody knows I'm the elitist of the elites. I want gold. I want the heavyweight gold. I don't want Craven Knight.
Let me get this straight. You want gold, you want heavyweight gold, but yet you get a chance. And I mean, I'm just talking about a chance to wrestle for one of the greatest groups in America right now, the AWF. You get a match against our #1 guy, our elite champion, Craven Knight.
Hey, I understand. Listen, you're a businessman. I was born at night, but not last night. I know where you're going. Craven Knight, yeah, we know. He's the golden child of AWF. I beat Craven Knight in the center of that ring. I want championships.
You did beat Craven Knight. That's right, I did. But you also beat yourself. You want the heavyweight championship, you better start thinking about what you do. Let your actions speak for yourself and not your mouth.